Hi there, Scorpio. This is your reading for mid-November. It's a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. The first row here is the foundation for the last 2 weeks of November. So we have the Moon card, the Knight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Wands. The Moon card finds things swirling up from our subconscious out of the deep pool, forcing us to reflect what is meaningful in our life. The Knight of Cups tells us that things are moving steadily in the area of love, romance, and the heart. Things are moving forward, not at a rapid rate, but there's a steady progress. The Wheel of Fortune tells us that the wheel of life is starting to turn in our favour. It's time to expect the best things in life. It's time to leave pessimism behind. It's time to look forward to the future. The Seven of Wands tells us, in line with what we're feeling from the Moon card, there are unknown things coming towards us when we're feeling like we're having to defend ourselves. We're feeling a little threatened. We're going to clarify here with the Radiant Tarot. The Moon card is clarified by the Queen of Swords. The Knight of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune.
Wow.
Things are certainly starting to turn in your favour here, Scorpio. And the Seven of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Queen of Swords tells us you are starting to see things more clearly. And the Eight of Pentacles tells us you're being very diligent in your life. You've been focused and you've mastered making those pentacles. There's a city in the distance that may be calling you. Maybe it's time to move forward from just making pentacles and expand your life into other areas. And this is certainly confirmed by the Wheel of Fortune twice. Things are certainly starting to look good, and you should raise your expectations and be adventurous in life, because the Eight of Wands also confirms there's rapid movement in your life. Things are starting to turn from the better.
Oh, yeah.
Exciting times here, Scorpio. The next row is what is holding you back in life. The first card here is the Temperance card. The second card is the Two of Wands. And the last card is the Queen of Wands. The Temperance card tells us there's some balance and healing coming into your life. Whatever disturbed you in the Moon card is now being healed through the Temperance card. You're starting to feel comfortable. You're starting to feel optimistic. Life is starting to look much better than it felt in the past. And the Two of Wands finds us casting our view out over the ocean. We're trying to decide whether we should move forward. The wand attached to the castle tells us that life has been good and you've become established. But the second wand you're holding in your left hand promises much more in the future, and you've got the world in your hand. So now's the time to engage the power of the Wheel of Fortune and take a step out into life. It's time to be a bit more adventurous. And the Queen of Wands confirms that now is the time to use that fiery power. Now is the time to get moving. Now is not the time to rest on your laurels. The Temperance card is clarified by the Fool card. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Swords. And the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Magician. There's plenty of movement here. The Fool card is confirming it's time to take that leap into the future. It's time to leave the security of the castle. And the Knight of Swords finds us charging forward. It's time to get moving. The Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords and the Fool card are all indicating that it's time to move forward in your life. And the Magician card confirms we've got all the tools we need to go forward. It's time to have confidence. It's time to use those tools. It's time to make a new life. The next row is the unexpected for the last 2 weeks of November. The first card is the Page of Wands. And the second card is the Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Wands finds you in an adventurous mood. You're all dressed up and ready to go for that adventure. It's time to use the fiery power of that wands. Adventure beckons. Let's go, Scorpio. And the Knight of Pentacles tells us that you are considering planting new seeds, but it's showing you in a contemplative mood. And I think it's time to get moving. It's time to use the energy of the Page of Wands, rather than sitting on your laurels, on your horse, contemplating what you could do with those fields. There's all sorts of indications through the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool card and the Eight of Wands. Now is the time for moving. It's not the time for contemplation. The Page of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Cups. This is telling us that as we move forward and engage the power of the Fool card, the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands, that we may have to leave something behind. But as always, as we move into the future, we need to be optimistic. We need to understand to go forward. We need renewal. We need to leave things behind that no longer serve us. And that's certainly what the Eight of Cups is asking us to do. And the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Justice card. The Justice card tells us that things are coming back into balance. It and the Temperance card talk about balance. Things are starting to level up. The Wheel of Fortune brings the promise of optimism and good fortune into our life. And the Justice card will see that our just desserts will come into our life. The last card is the outcome for the month, and it's the Strength card. The Strength card is asking us to go within. It's asking us to use our inner strength, to use our resilience, use our determination. It's time to be strong. It's time to be optimistic. It's time to embrace a new life. The Strength card is clarified by the Ten of Cups. Well, you couldn't write about that, could you? What a perfect ending. The Ten of Cups tells us that all our wishes and dreams and good times are coming to fruition. There's certainly a rainbow at the end of this journey. Joy, happiness, love, and good fortune are all written in the cards this month for you, Scorpio. I wish you much luck. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I wish you much love, joy, peace, and happiness. Ciao.